Yay! Can I just go? I'm gonna avoid him. Can I just go? Then... Where are you even going? I'm trying to not be with you. I wanna just... Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which all humans called... Oh, this might be controversial. Arceus. Arceus? Arceus. We'll stick with Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. I'm gonna do this one, because I like the brown hair. What is thy name? So in Pokemon, I have two default names. I have Luella and Adelia. And we're gonna do Luella. I like that name. Yes. Luella. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a strange world to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. It's interesting that it's like some otherworldly being talking to me as opposed to a professor. Luella. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Cool. Oh look, it's me. Okay. So I'm being sent back in time? Is that what the whole concept is? Can I keep my cool looking sandals? Nice. Wake up! Grab a brush and put a little makeup! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh my. Are you alive, my girl? Apparently. Hi. Where am I? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Falling from the sky? Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on now, who in the world does that? Me, apparently. I must say your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, nowhere. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't know even where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do, I'll be honest. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. A Rowlet, a Cyndaquil, an Oshawott. They're precious, all of them. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Catch 'em all. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, huh? Yes, well these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, you're called Luella. That name has quite the ring to it. I'd imagine it has some lovely meaning. Lovely meaning. My goodness, I can't talk. Oh, but do I... Reading is hard. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these three here. Bye. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. You three, wait! Alright, well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Can I jump? I can crouch. No jumping. Make my way downtown, walking fast, hauling ass 'cause it's cold out. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Is that my phone? There's a glowing beeping object over there. Alright, let's check it out. Did Arceus transform into my phone? You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. It's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. I like how simple it is so far. I mean, I'm like 10 seconds in the game, don't get me wrong, but the whole concept is supposed to become Pokemon Master, get all the badges, win beauty contests with your Pokemon. It is literally, hey, catch them all. Just like how Pokemon is meant to be. Ah, alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give it a go. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. That one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. He's so cute. That one over there is a Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. I love their sounds. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Plish-plash. That's cute. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Those are really old. They look cool, though. Ah, but do apologize. Oh, sorry. I can't read. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. So what's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size, and that's where the Pokeball comes in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw them at a Pokemon, and why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the Pokeball. Comfy as can be, and with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my three runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. Quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so. I suppose, given my own lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold the ZR button to ready a Pokeball. Take aim. You can keep moving around as you do so. Use the right stick to adjust your angle. Release the ZR to throw it. If you've readied a Pokeball but don't want to throw it, press the B button. Awesome. Okay, so here's the big dilemma. Here's the big important first choice. So, Oshawott is from 5th gen? Yeah. The only experience I have with Oshawott, because I haven't played all the Pokemon games, the only experience with Oshawott I have is from the Poke Park 2 on the Wii. And then Rowlet. I actually never had a Rowlet. I picked Litten because it was a cat, and I actually named it Wesson. And then Cyndaquil. I always picked Chikorita. And so I've literally never caught any of these Pokemon, but I kind of wanted to do Rowlet. Oh wait, that's not ZR. This is ZR. Ah! Did I just go pick it up? Come on, grab it, no, just grab it. Oh, I did it, okay. Why can't I just, like, grab? Oh, wonderful, you caught a Pokemon. It seems you have quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Luella. Jolly good, useful skill to have around here. Is he British? Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Oh, I have to catch all 3 of them? Oh. 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 Get him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yay. I like how it's a little firework. I can hardly believe it, Luella. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just 1 more to go. Let's wrap up this sharpish. Shall we? Sure. Cyndaquil. Where did you go? Little Cyndaquil. The heck? He was over here, wasn't he? Oh, he's right there. Do I need to be super sneaky? I mean, they've been caught before, haven't they? Go! Yeah! Get it, get it, get it. Oh no! Now he's angry. Yeah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeball are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. I'm not old. Oh, he's mad though. But he's mad. Yeah! Got it! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yay! I love the sound effect. The little pop, the little firework. It's cute. Hey dude, here's your Pokemon. Take better care of them. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only arrived at the village to help with our research, yet they won't listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Luella, I was taken aback at how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. I have this. What is this? Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Yeah, I suppose. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We will meet in the field, call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing all detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a Pokemon with clear talent for catching persons. A person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. So a situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what say you? Shall we help each other out? Yes. Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've got a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Is it gonna be Poffins? Follow me then, onward to Jubilee Village. Or is it Malasada? That would be yummy. Is it Pokemon Camp Stew? That's an angry cloud. I feel like that was foreshadowing, but for what, I don't know. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Cool, I'm glad I've been accepted. Is there going to be a point where I can customize my character a little bit more? Give her cute outfits and cute hair? This is a nice little village. This way, if you please. Jubilee Village. It's come a long way thanks to this road we're now known to the locals as Canala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet and not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. Now that impressive building ahead of us is Galaxy Hall. I'm not clicking to move on to the conversation. It's doing that automatically. Oh, botheration, I almost forgot. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Sure? My ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Yay! I love how this one has the ARC phone, and then in Breath of the Wild you straight up have a tablet. Like an iPad to use in the game. Alright. Let's make our way to the Wallflower. Well, aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seat for outsiders. Move along. Oh, rude. Who are you? Who in the world are you? And what step is our garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in there, someone must have vouched for you. Yeah. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting a Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them just got away a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I would have corralled them for sure. But the Professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray said. I'm as clumsy sort... Oh. Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ah! But everything will be quite alright now. Luella here has agreed to help us out with our Pokédex. As in, she's gonna join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Ah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Dion? Celine Dion? Professor Laventon has shown me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. I mean, I suppose. You look to be 15 or so. That's 15? That's 15? Quite old enough for you to work your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh ho, a most reliable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. She's gonna be like, no, that's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Okay, lone wolf lady. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation, then. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Ah, potato mochi. That sounds yummy. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never seems to fail. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know the great hole in the sky, the one that people call the time-space rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? He nods and then frowns. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. No, they're adorable. All I want is an Eevee. It's all but impossible to know what kind of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Luella will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That really is something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon, while fending off their attacks. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to just do that. Does the Survey Corps really have the Oh, sorry, it's the old man. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough, and I'll have your fill, Luella. That's why Celine Dion did not want to eat with other people. I get it. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Some eating sounds. Delicious. Potatoes sound great right now, actually. I haven't had lunch yet. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. Do you know that we won't get to have Luella join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Luella's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Luella, was it? For tonight at least we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Awesome. But if you fail to pass the trial, we will put to you tomorrow. You must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Okay. That's a little bit of pressure. Especially coming from a lady who ate 10 portions of potato mochi. Captain Celine Dion. Celine Dion. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but it makes me laugh. Captain Celine's like Hisui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It is a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day, and with that I bid you both good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people call it falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Head to the Survey Corps quarters you've been assigned. What happens if I just leave? Can I? Or am I kind of beholden to the story for the moment? Is it gonna be like Legend of Zelda where the guard follows me? Whoa, there, it's dangerous beyond these gates. You should stay inside the village. Oh, okay. Alright, to bed we go. Wait, she doesn't have her shoes on. That's a good detail. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes, please. Alright, are you gonna jump down? There he is. Oh god. Oh, Bidoof. Uh-oh. The next day. Hey, in there! You awake? There's some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Sounds good. Did you sleep all right? I know it's not easy in a strange new land. We'd better not keep Captain Celine waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. No. My cat. He's being obnoxious. Can I run faster? I can sprint! Look at her go. She's a runner, she's a track star. Wish I could jump. Captain Celine, ma'am, I've brought Luella. You may enter. She has an abra? Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who are only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. I've got a bag. Oh, nice. It's a fanny pack. It's not a fanny pack. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy Team's entry trial. Awesome. Okay, missions must be completed to progress your adventure while requests are optional. Awesome. Good to know. Pardon, Luella. Come with me a moment. Am I gonna get one of the Pokemans? Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive this unforgiving land, Luella must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've just got the ticket to help accomplish that. Yay, it's time to pick! He's so cute. Go on, Luella, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off the wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? I'm honestly a little torn between Cyndaquil and Rowlet. We're gonna go with Rowlet. Do you want Rowlet as your first partner? Yes. What should I name him? I completely didn't even think about nicknames. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will be now yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Can I name him? Do I not get that option now? You've received Rowlet. Any word of advice, my girl? A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Oh, is that how I let them out? Look at those two cheer on their pal Rowlet. Or maybe they just wanted to help Luella with her trial. Well, that could be. They did go from dashing from the village when Luella fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. They're so cute. By the way, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? A Shinx, a Starly, and a Bidoof. Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. Did I get another 50? Oh, I got 20. That's good enough. These Pokeball may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. So the gates that I tried to leave. Cool. I don't get to nickname my Pokemon? I would have named Rowlet Taito, because he's based on a barn owl, which are also known as Taito alba. So name him like Tai or Taito. Because I think it'd be cool. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. Okay, so he's basically a beetle of this game. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, when you have a Pokemon, you're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon battle? Our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle. Sure. I like you better and better. What a delightful find! I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head on out. I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. How do you know what an HP is? Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you to a battle. You sent out Togepi? Alright. Go Rowlet. We both have 1. Awesome. Whoa. I can move. Fight. Gust. Do it. Now use Gust. Use Gust. This is interesting. A critical hit. That's okay. I'm gonna defeat you. Gust. Once again. You defeated Togepi. Why can't I run around? Moves, items, use them well. The world will open up to you. Can I heal my Pokemon? Nice. Oh, I got a new move. It doesn't tell me which move, but I got a new one. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves, change moves option. Oh, that's nice. But so few people have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. Thank you. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Nice. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP. Awesome. Didn't the other games they recover only 20 HP? I'll be hoping that you're successful in the trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilee Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let rest the guardsmen know where you're off. That way someone can come collect you if things go wrong. Okay. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Do I have to be transported to the camp, or can I just walk out and go places? Or is it just loading restrictions? I guess we'll find out later when I'm not doing main storyline stuff. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor? Something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Celine got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Luella's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll soon see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get this started. You'll be more than equal to this, Luella. Okay. Yay! Can I just go? I'm gonna avoid him. Can I just go? Then... Where are you even going? I'm trying to not be with you. I want to just go catch Pokemon. Tutorial level takes so long. This is Aspiration Hill. Obsidian Fieldlands. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon you need already. The Starly is going to be the hard one because it can fly, and I'd imagine that they can just leave if they decided to. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Celine taught me. Hold down ZL to focus on a wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. Okay. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokemon fly, and you ought to be alright. Okie dokie. Let's go catch a Bidoof. Catch the Bidoof. Go super slow. Look, there's an item in the grass. Got him. Stay in the Pokeball. Stay in the Pokeball. Stay in the Pokeball. Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun. One Bidoof caught. Now we march. Okay, but there's a Pokeball up here. Hold on. Oh, is that a berry? That might be a berry. A berry. Ooh, I'm hidden. Not hidden. Hidden. Not hidden. Hidden. Not hidden. Hidden. Not hidden. Okay. Got him. Right on the noggin. I'm gonna stay, just in case. Yay! That's 2. And that Starly's caught too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. What's this? Medicinal leek. There's items to collect. Ooh, berry tree. Can I collect the berry tree? What if I send out Starly? Can you get all the berries? You're so cute. Oh, and he can level up doing that too. That's really nice. Alright, I'm guessing Shinx is going to be a little feisty. What if I try to catch it? Oh, he noticed me. Rowlet. He looks so happy. Oh, it's a girl. Okay, bite. Gust. It's not very effective. That's okay. Why didn't that go first? Not very effective. Okay. Oh, I don't think it will let me yet. Or I think he's gonna get caught out. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, I caught her! Nice, I caught Shiggs. You okay, Rowlet, buddy? Wait, did you really? You really did it. You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. Dang straight. You must have given Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. I'm good at this. Because it's the tutorial level. Oh, I had said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Luella, you've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photo. Cute. I've got to admit, it's true, you've got real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Are you Canadian? Eh? Alright, let's go back. Let's talk to Celine Dion. And then maybe I can just go on adventures and catch Pokemon. I'm back! I like your Abra. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. I got a uniform and sandals. I like my snazzy sandals, though. Get changed in the room you used last night, then go to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Yes, ma'am. Okay, it automatically brought us back here. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Ah, cute. It matches my eyeballs. I wonder if that was intentional. Now present yourself to the commander. Yes, ma'am. We're on it's on the 3rd floor, right? Yeah, okay. Up, 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 up. Hello, Commander. I have been waiting for you! Okay, I'm here. I am Commando. Commander... Commander Commando. Alright. Of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Luella. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. What? Yeah! Yeah, I'm gonna get knocked on my butt. You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. I'm gonna learn how to sumo wrestle. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell out right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of the Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex! But I warn you, Luella, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Nah, they're cute. They're cute creatures. Awesome. Does this mean I can just go adventure now? So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher rank you will become, and working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer to toward that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Oh, I can craft my own Pokeballs? One apricorn, and one tumblestone. Nice. And 3,000 as well. 3,000 Poke as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. Thanks, I got an allowance. Thanks, ma'am. Ray, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right, whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. But some things you can buy at the general store. But it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way we can catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on, let's go to the craftwork so you can try it yourself. Okie dokie. When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate your passing your trial. And as for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Aw, thanks. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just go choose, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. I can't read today, apparently. You can use workbenches, crafting items require a recipe and necessary materials. Okay. So we need an apricorn and a tumblestone. And I can craft one. Is that it? Nice! Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. All so that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. Do I get my Pokédex now? I received a Pokédex. Sorry, there's a light over here that's like right in my face. I'm gonna scooch it. This is not right in my face. That's better. Yay, got the Pokédex. Ooh, it's like a written Pokédex. Report to the professor about this new species. Oh, so I need to talk to the professor about it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So it's not like a 10-year-old or 15-year-old writing the Pokédex itself. It's the professor going to the professor and the professor writes about it. Interesting. Okay. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokédex. I gotta get going myself on those. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good Luella. My goodness. Yay! Next mission. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Okay, have something to ask. I'll have a request icon displayed above them. Cool. Well, let's see what he wants. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yes. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Lavington, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, sometimes it will change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Some Pokemon can undergo evolution. Cool. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you. I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Nice, so I can do side quests and stuff. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited to start this new adventure, and hopefully I will catch you in the next one. So until then, bye!